Hello friends, it's Candace and welcome to my YouTube channel. This here is
Elaine,
my younger sister, and today I'm gonna be bleaching her hair in this video anyway, and then in a future video I'm gonna be dyeing it orange and a little pink. So if you're into that, subscribe so you can catch that next video, but today I'm just gonna be bleaching her hair. So she does have virgin hair. It's dirty right now, obviously, because we're about to bleach it, so you want to make sure the oils are still on your scalp and still on your hair to kind of protect it. I'm not too worried about damaging her hair too much. Obviously, bleach will damage, but I think it'll be fine. I'm trying to bend so I'm in frame. I think it'll be fine either way because she's never done anything to her hair but cut it before. She doesn't style it. Her hair is just naturally this straight. So I think it'll be good, and odds are we won't bleach her hair off. What I'm going to be using today is 30 volume developer with just some bleach powder, and yeah, I'm gonna do the lengths first and then go back through the roots. And I'm also gonna have her read through some would you rather questions throughout the process, and I'll try to, I don't know if any of them are gonna be good. Hopefully this is interesting.
guess we'll find out.
But either way, I'll try to cut out some of the more interesting topics or questions.
You'll cut out the less interesting topics.
I'll cut out the garbage.
Nice.
But yeah, so we're gonna bleach her hair and we'll just get on into it. Now I'm gonna section her hair first and then start mixing the bleach.
Are we starting?
I'm just sectioning now.
Should I start?
Oh, I guess you could.
Let's go.
Didn't even think about it.
Would you rather have telekinesis, the ability to move things with your mind, or telepathy, the ability to read minds?
I think I'm lazy, so I would prefer to move things with my mind. But actually, maybe like reading minds would be good, because then I won't think everyone hates me. I'll know everyone hates me. What about you?
I'd probably go with telekinesis because I don't want to know that everyone hates me.
I feel like I'm lazy, and I'm like, it would be so easy to like move things. Like if I need my phone, like I can just unplug it from a distance.
Yeah, that'd probably be bad for like...
And then use it, and then I can plug it back in instead of having to get up.
I look great.
You always look great.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome.
Would you rather be forced to sing along or dance to every single song you hear?
I basically do dance to every song I hear.
Yeah, really.
I dance even when there's no songs.
Yeah.
What does it say? Be forced to sing along?
Yeah, be forced to sing along or
I prefer songs that I can sing along to, so I would...
But it's every single song you hear, not like...
That would be awesome. Am I a good singer? Do I get better singing
It
skills?
doesn't say anything about if you get better or not, it just says you have to.
Well, I guess dance... I don't know. No, dance. Dance. Because then you burn calories. I don't know.
You could have telekinesis so you can move things with your mind, but then you have to dance to every song. So that way you still get the exercise. I mean, I probably do dance because I do it anyway. And it doesn't say you have to dance hard, just you have to dance. Because I can just like shimmy.
Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. Okay, I don't know how to separate hair.
Would you rather be in jail for 5 years or be in a coma for a decade?
That's a horrible one. I don't know.
Do you want me to skip it?
I guess we can just answer it. What do you want? What would you prefer?
Well, I think if I was in a coma for a decade, I'd probably just be like really messed up. But in jail, I could just
have
get
something
messed
terribly
up.
wrong with you. Well, who knows? Like, I don't know if all jails, like... I don't know anything about jails.
Some jails are probably less horrific than the movies make it
I guess
seem.
the idea of jail sounds bad, but...
I'd probably rather be in jail.
I'd probably rather lose the 5 years of my life than 10 years of my life.
Yeah, and then after...
And then have no idea, like...
After the 10 years in a coma, you'd have to, like... adjust...
I mean, but also...
You'd have to adjust your mind to the time, and then you'd also have to do your body, because your body wouldn't have been moving.
And also, like, as long as I don't have a criminal record after the jail...
Yeah.
Because I guess I wouldn't prefer to have a criminal record if I didn't actually do a crime, you know? Like, am I just in jail just for the heck of it? Like, it's a fun time.
Would you rather have universal respect or unlimited power?
What? What does that mean?
Would you rather be respected or powerful?
I guess respected. What does powerful mean? Like, money? I guess I would like money.
Well, it doesn't say money. Like, you could be like a tyrant.
I don't want to control people. Being in charge, even though I do boss people around, but being in charge isn't like the funnest job. What about you?
Well,
we're gonna run out of questions. We haven't even started bleaching yet.
Respect sounds nice. And power sounds like it would be intimidating. Like, I'd intimidate myself.
I feel like I would like respect more. Because what's the point of power if you're not respected?
True.
Like, no one likes the person in charge if they don't respect them.
Would you rather stay in during a snow day or build a fort?
Well, I guess now that I'm old, I prefer to stay in. Okay, I'm only gonna mix a little bit at a time because I want it to remain potent. Because I assume her hair will lift pretty well. Because my hair and my sister's hair has, my other sister. But I don't know for sure. So that's why I'm going to use foils just because I have them. So I hope that'll incubate the ends. And I'm also going to like mix the bleach in small batches. That way they stay potent. Because I know as the longer bleach sits, the longer... What? The longer bleach sits, the like less potent it gets because it's already been working for a certain amount of time.
Would you rather watch nothing but Hallmark Christmas movies or nothing but horror movies?
Christmas movies. Hallmark Christmas movies are pretty good, but
I get scared too easily. I'm gonna say Christmas movies.
I don't know. Yeah, I guess I would rather like enjoy watching it rather than just be like scared all the time anytime I watch anything. So, okay, Christmas movies. Because they can make some good ones. Some of them are pretty good. Does it have to be actually from Hallmark? I guess so. Because there's like Lifetime ones that are like basically the same.
I guess there would potentially be more options for horror movies.
Yeah, there would be a lot more options for horror movies. I don't know. And then what counts as a horror movie? Because sometimes horror movies are just funny. Like, does scary movie count?
Or like ones that are like thrillers and horror, or like just less intense. So they're not actually too serious.
Yeah. Okay, I changed my answer. I do horror.
I think I'm still gonna say Christmas movies.
Well, you don't really like horror movies to begin with.
Yeah, I'm a wimp. Would you rather have a pause or a rewind button in your life?
Haven't you ever seen Click? Have you seen that movie? With Adam Sandler?
Yeah, I have.
Do you remember?
No.
How could you want any... Oh, I guess pause and rewind wasn't like the root of the problem. Now that I think about it. But if you pause, then can you even do anything? What would be the point of pausing?
I guess if you could, like, just think through some decisions beforehand.
Oh, I guess so.
You pause, you can have more time. Rewind if you've made mistakes, you can go back. You can also mess everything up.
I guess I prefer. I guess.
I
figure rewind. You don't go back to the future. You like rewind to a certain time and then you live on from there. Nah, I guess pause. That way I can think through my decisions.
I'd rather go pause.
Because if you rewind, then what if you try to fix something and you make it worse than it was initially? Yo, I'm terrible at this.
What, bleaching or answering questions?
The foils, I think.
Yeah.
Mainly. I'm not gonna like fold them up. I'm just gonna like let them hang.
Would you rather drink from a toilet or pee in a litter box? I'd rather
Pee in a
litter box.
Who would say drink from a toilet? Ew.
Mm.
Like maybe if it was like never used, like straight from a toilet factory. But I don't like what? Like who would like peeing in a litter box? Like you could even get your own litter box. Like
would you rather get a paper cut every time you turn a page or bite your tongue every time you eat?
paper cut.
Yeah.
Biting your tongue hurts and then you'll never want to eat. I don't know.
Plus
and I never read.
There are ways to avoid paper.
Yeah, you could just get a Kindle or something.
But then for like
audiobooks.
drawing as you do, that's still
crap.
paper.
But didn't it say reading a book?
No.
Oh man.
You would just have to get a bunch of loose paper so you never turn the pages, you just pick them up.
I can hire people to cut my paper so I have less edges in my life.
Nice. Would you rather get trapped in the middle of a food fight or a water balloon fight?
Water balloon?
I don't know.
Food's gross.
Yeah.
Do you want food all over you?
No, it just seems like it would be an experience.
I guess so.
How many people really get to say that?
That they've been in a food fight?
Yeah.
I feel like there was a food fight when I was in high school. I was not part of it. I guess
because I've been in a water
that's
balloon
not that
fight,
frequent.
I think.
Water balloon's fun though. Like, how can you have fun in a food fight?
Yeah. If you hit someone.
I would say water balloon. I don't know.
Yeah.
Food sounds gross.
It also probably would depend on the food too, because what if it's like the worst food?
Like, what if it's like
Yeah.
gross food? I don't know what food would be
Water
gross.
balloon.
All food would be gross if you get it thrown at you.
Yeah. Would you rather be able to take back anything you say or hear any conversation that is about you?
Hear any conversation about me because I'm like narcissistic or something. I don't know. I'm just full of myself, so I want to know what everyone thinks about me.
I feel like I wouldn't hear anything
What
about
was the other one?
Be able to take back anything you say.
I mean, maybe that would be good though. No, I think the other one. What was the
feel-
other one again?
Hear any conversation that is about you.
Yeah.
I feel like I wouldn't hear a lot of conversation.
Because if anyone thinks bad about you from something that you said, you'd probably hear about it and be able to like apologize or something. I don't know.
I don't want to hear people talking about
Like, you won't be able to obsess, like, oh my god, did they think I was stupid for saying that? If you can hear that they're not talking about you. Maybe they're thinking about you, though. Does this include internal conversations?
No, it's a conversation.
Well, I don't know.
It's just a regular
What if
conversation.
you're talking to yourself? What if it's a written conversation?
Then you won't hear it.
Oh, you're right. Fine.
I probably would want to hear any conversation, though, just because I stutter over words anyway. I might as well just go with it. Would you rather hunt and butcher your own meat or never eat meat again? Never eat meat again!
I don't think I could hunt and butcher meat anyway, so I guess never eat meat.
I mean, if you got chickens, you could just hunt them in your backyard.
But, yeah, I guess.
Unless you have to catch the chickens to put them in your backyard in the first place.
I don't know. Like, if someone could butcher it for me, but that defeats the purpose of the would you rather, huh? Yeah, I guess I would just not eat meat again and try to, like, live. Plenty of people do it.
Would you rather solve world hunger or global warming?
That's a hard one, mate.
Global warming.
I guess it would be better to save the whole world, but, like, shouldn't we save the people in the current world? I don't know, I guess the world... And, like, world hunger probably doesn't include animals, and all the animals will die if global warming kills things.
Let's say global warming.
Yeah, I guess so.
Would you rather be in history books for something terrible or be forgotten completely after you die?
Well, I really just don't want to be forgotten completely. Hence the posting YouTube videos. And I want to be like an artist and stuff. Like, successful. So I don't want to be forgotten, but I don't want to do a terrible thing. Makes people remember me for bad things.
I think between these two, because it would be nice to be known, but like a lot of people are forgotten.
Plenty of people
I don't think
who are more amazing than me have been forgotten.
Yeah.
I guess I prefer to be forgotten because
Yeah.
if I'm terrible enough to be in a history book for being terrible, that is pretty terrible.
Yay.
Since it's gonna be on the internet, I'll say forgotten.
Alright then.
I'm just kidding.
Would you rather travel the world for free for a year or have $50,000 to spend however you please?
What would you say?
I'm not sure. If I could travel the world for free for a year, do I get to choose what year? Would I still have to pay for like things when I'm there? Like, would I have to get my own hotel?
Could you get souvenirs for
place?
free?
Yeah. Could
I get. Is that included in like traveling anyway? Like,
I'm not sure.
these dumb questions.
It is. And having $50,000 to spend however you please.
If I had $50,000, I could buy a nice vacation and also start a successful business. I can like buy the success. No, I'm just kidding.
So
I think I prefer the money. Because money can give you a head start in life.
Yeah.
And then you can travel when you've earned it. Well, even though I guess you have a handout at some point, but you have worked hard. Just getting money doesn't make you rich. It just gives you money. You don't know.
Would I be by myself? If I was, then I'd probably go with the money for sure.
Oh, it doesn't say.
I'd go with, if I was by myself, I'd go with the money for sure. But if I wasn't by myself,
you get to travel to meet like rich people, and then you can marry a rich person.
Well, that's not what I meant, but okay.
So like you're by yourself, but you can like meet people that can make you rich.
That'd be interesting.
I don't know. I'm just coming up with solutions.
I don't know. I feel like it'd be interesting to go to like different places.
But you can do that whenever.
Mm,
You have your whole life.
yeah, and I guess it is just for a year.
And like $50,000 up front, that could pay so much. You could, if you have $50,000, you could invest in real estate. Like you could buy, I don't know. You can buy your first house and then like fix it. Oh, bless you. I don't know. I feel like you. Bless you. Sorry. I feel like you can do a lot more with $50,000 and then still potentially be able to go traveling for a year wherever you want.
All right. You've convinced me. Would you rather be in a zombie apocalypse or a robot apocalypse?
Ooh, zombie.
Why?
Because robots would be terrifying. Because, like, what's a robot apocalypse? Like, artificial intelligence taking over the world, like
They could probably kill you way easier.
they could probably kill you way easier, and I'm not smart enough to like deactivate a robot.
Yeah, a zombie apocalypse. We're buddies.
And it would be cool to do zombies. Not to do zombies. It's inappropriate. It would be cool. I want to be cool. You're fine.
What?
Huh? What?
My head is heavy.
Yeah, it's gonna be chip. Chickadee, chickadee, doo 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 doo.
Would you rather be able to speak any language or be able to communicate with animals?
I don't know. I feel like I guess speak any language. Because it'd be cool to communicate with animals, but I feel like that would get old fast. I don't know.
It'd be cool to speak any language. Then it'd be like
You can go anywhere in the world.
and watch foreign movies without subtitles.
Oh, I thought you said foreign movies about subtitles.
About subtitles, the most amazing topic.
I love foreign movies about subtitles. Just my GM. Saying this is a long process. No. Oh my god.
Feeling great.
I got a little on your pants.
I'm feeling great.
Hold on, I'll grab you some paper towels. I'm sorry. I gotta keep going though.
I just want it off my skin. I don't care if it's on my pants.
You could also just let it dry on your pants and it will
I don't
reduce
care. I
smearing.
have other pants. These pants are white anyway.
If it dries out, it will stop bleaching, so just try not to smear it. But if you don't wipe it off and you accidentally hit it, you might smear it into the blue star.
Would you rather detect every lie you hear or get away with every lie you tell?
Probably detect every lie I hear, because I don't really lie frequently, I don't think. At least I don't try
I
to
think-
make it. Do you?
What?
Do you think?
I think you're a butt.
What's a bullet?
While detecting every lie is nice, if I could get away with every lie, I could be like,
You could lie.
people would believe me. That it
You
makes
could
it
go
seem-
to a rich person and be like, no, that's my money.
Yeah. And they're
then
like,
they'd be like,
oh, okay.
And then they give you.
Yeah,
all
so
their
I'm
money.
gonna say I would get away with every lie you tell.
But that's
'Cause
evil, but.
I mean, some people would be worse than
You just
me.
have to find a way to get to, some evil rich people who don't even deserve to live cushy lives. I don't
Yeah.
know. I guess nobody doesn't deserve. I don't know. I think everyone deserves to be happy, even if they're a bad person. Because who am I as a person
I
to wish
could,
bad on
like-
someone else?
It could be like that movie that I never actually watched fully, where it's like everyone speaks the truth, except for this one guy. He learns how to lie. He's the first liar, I think.
Oh, what's that
And-
movie?
I don't remember. So
Getting on you?
what? It just feels
What's
weird.
your problem? Stop looking down so far.
But this one guy who learned how to lie or whatever, and then he got money and he went to a casino and just lied about winning. Like, oh, what's that? And then he moved the thing in the right area.
Ooh.
And it's like that. I can
Ooh,
get away
I
with
feel like I
lying.
could get down with that. Do casinos need all that money? But like not okay, because maybe not like $100 million.
Yeah, I'm
or
not gonna do that.
Just like every. But like every couple of months, go in and get like a few tens of grand.
There are some companies that are pretty bad. Like there are a lot of things where it doesn't matter. Would you rather be the funniest person in a room or the smartest person in a room?
Probably funniest. Who cares about smart people?
I'd rather be the smartest person in the room.
Why? I already am the smartest person in the room.
Rude!
Oh, I didn't mean right now. I said I
Rude! But it doesn't say I'm like one or the other. Well, okay, it does, but like not.
It doesn't say you can't be smart.
Yeah.
Like, I can still be smart. Like, I don't have to be the smartest person in the room.
Yeah.
And unless I'm like a lawyer or... I guess a lawyer is like the only one where it would be helpful to be like the smartest person because you can outsmart people's arguments.
Ugh,
I can't imagine any other thing where you have to be the smartest person in the room and that helps you for anything really special.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Like, it'd be nice, but then do people even like smart people? Like, don't people think smart people are just like D-bags?
Yeah. Well, it depends on if you like flaunt your knowledge.
But like, so then what's the point of being the smartest person in the room if you don't want to be a D-bag, so you're not flaunting your knowledge?
Yeah.
You know? But if you're the funniest person in the room, people freaking love you because you're just making jokes.
Well, if you're the smartest person in the room, then you could... Okay.
You can prove how people's jokes aren't as funny as they
No! Okay. So, like, there'd be some steps. I'm assuming that it'd be like you just gain knowledge. So, if you were to be in a room full of, like, all the world's smartest people, all of a sudden you're the smartest person in the room, you know more than them or something. Then all of a sudden
what's the question worded?
Would you rather be the funniest person in a room or the smartest person in a room?
What room is this? Like, if you're by yourself in the room, do you go back to being dumb?
Maybe.
Like, when you're, like, home by yourself, you can't, like...
According to
you can't even work on something to, like, make you rich with your smarts. Like, you have to be in a room full of very smart people to be smarter than those people, you know? Or is it once you're in the room with, like, someone who's, super smart, then you're permanently, like, that smart?
I don't know.
Funniest person in the room.
If it's in a room, would it mean in the world in general? Just automatically the smartest person in the world.
Is the world a room?
No, but it would be so no matter what room you're in, you're the smartest person. What if you're just the only person alive in either circumstance? You're just the only person in the room.
Is this like
you're
supposed to be
forever.
like the movie The Room and you're the smartest person of all the people in that movie?
I don't know.
And is it the characters in the movie or the actors?
I'm just thinking of like, now you're the only person in the room forever. Because so you're all the things.
Oh my gosh.
But just in general, you're funny or you're smart. But no one will witness it.
Yeah. Yo, this is taking forever. If your hair is not... First of all, if your hair breaks off, pissed.
That'd be sad.
If your hair is, like, yellow, pissed. Like, this better actually lift your hair. Okay, next one, I guess. I'm the funniest person in the room. Not right now, I just mean, that's what I want. Well,
okay.
Yeah, right now.
Thanks. I love you.
Love you.
Would you rather spend the weekend with pirates or ninjas? Ninjas. I'm gonna just make the assumption that it's like they're not your enemy. Like,
I guess...
Like, we start out just being like acquaintances. I'm not like...
What do ninjas talk?
If they want to.
Can you raise your head up a little bit? You're making the foils are gonna just like sit right against your face like this the whole time. Just so you know, because you're leaning.
So, So I'm gonna assume that it's a neutral experience, that neither have kidnapped me for whatever reason. I'm not a target.
You're not very kidnappable.
It just
boring.
I guess that's a good thing. It's just circumstance. Would I rather spend the weekend with pirates or ninjas? Pirates might make better conversation.
I feel like pirates might have better stories, because ninjas, like, since they're ninjas, they don't encounter people, maybe. So maybe, like, you'd be like, oh, what do you do? And then I'm like, I just sneak around. Like, what's the worst experience you ever had? I don't talk to people.
Someone saw
I just,
me.
like, sneak. No one ever sees me because I'm so good at being a ninja. Dang, your freaking hair is so long.
I don't know. I think
another
it'd be
one.
neat. I'm gonna stick with ninjas. I've already
Yeah.
chosen. I mean,
I think pirates would be more interesting conversation. And then they might give you gold, like, if they like you.
I doubt it.
Dang, look how long your hair
I
is.
doubt the pirates would give you gold.
The
Maybe
other
if you
parts of
were
your
part
hair
of the
are so
crew
short.
after, but like, I don't know. I think ninjas are
I've been
neat.
like wrinkling your hair up all up in here. Oh, there's another sheet.
Would you rather have fortune or fame?
Probably fortune.
Fortune.
Who wants to be famous?
I want money.
I mean, like, famous would be cool, but like, if you could just be rich and like live an awesome life and not be bothered wherever you go.
Yeah. Money.
I guess maybe if you're like really extroverted, that might be nice for you.
Would you rather only be able to listen to one song for the rest of your life, or only be able to watch one movie for the rest of your life?
Listen to one song. What about you? You listen to music a lot.
Yeah, I'd probably say one movie.
I just
like
love
movies.
movies.
But I listen to music all the time. I don't always watch movies.
Like, I guess
I'll just stick to TV shows. I
music
guess.
could get boring, but like, I just like movies a lot.
I listen to music all the time. I
would
put
be
it in the
very
background
disappointed.
when I'm like drawing, when I'm doing stuff.
I'd rather put a movie on in the background when I'm drawing or doing stuff.
I guess that says stuff about us. All right. Only
Fair.
one movie. What song would you choose? What movie would I choose?
I guess it would be Under Pressure by Queen. You know, if I'm gonna say it's my favorite movie, if I'm gonna say it's my favorite song, I should probably.
I'm trying to think of what one
Choose that
movie that I've already watched would I be willing to watch. Only that. And I have no idea.
What if the movie couldn't be a movie you've seen before? Like you had to just like hope that you liked the next
Oh,
movie.
that suck. Alright, what's a movie that I haven't watched that I think I'll like?
I don't know. I don't know what movies you've watched.
A lot.
Dang, man, these freaking.
Probably like,
Okay, last section.
Well, now I'm trying to think of movies that I haven't watched, but that I want to watch.
Okay.
I don't
Why are your
know.
hair so long? You need layers or something to fix this problem. This hair is like longer than my butt crack.
Okay.
I don't know. Okay.
Well, then you'd have to choose a song you haven't heard before.
Oh, I don't know what song I haven't heard before. I barely know songs I have heard.
All right, so that means
Well, fine.
But
We
I
won't
get-
play that game. I don't know what to tell you. Because I feel like it's easier to think of a movie you haven't heard before than a song you haven't heard before.
Yeah, but if I have to choose like that, then you'd have to choose like that.
Fine.
Okay, so what's a movie I've watched before that I'd be willing to watch again?
I don't know.
For all my life. Maybe Matilda.
That's a good movie.
I like that movie.
There's a lot. Good feels. Good feelings.
Yeah.
And the nostalgia mixed in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only other movie I can think of is just the last movie I watched. Which I don't know if I really want that. Because it's nice, but I don't know if I'd want to watch it, like, only that over again. I like Matilda, that's nice.
Yeah, that's probably good. I'm just freaking going crazy.
Would you rather live a peaceful life in a small cabin in the woods or a drama-filled life in a mansion in a big city?
What? Who wants drama? I feel like I'd be so
Some
stressed.
people.
I mean, like, as long as I'm, like...
And maybe you don't...
If I'm peaceful, I'm probably, like, content with my life, so I'll go with that.
True. I was thinking, like, you just witness the drama.
I mean, I'm down for witnessing drama and living in a mansion.
A drama-filled life, I don't know if it means you have to be, like, the center of that drama. Like, you're just part of, like, a sitcom.
If my life is filled with drama, I hope it's my own. I mean, maybe I don't know. I don't like to get mixed up with people. So I don't think I would particularly enjoy that.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I'd go with
hair.
the cabin. Peaceful life in a small cabin. Would you rather find your soulmate or your calling? My calling.
I guess calling.
Soulmates are nice, but you know what?
It's nice to have a purpose.
I can find other people that
I've
aren't
been
my
working on
soulmate and
trying
care
to be
about
happy
them.
with myself and learn who I am.
Would you rather visit the International Space Station for a week or spend a week in a hotel at the bottom of the ocean?
No.
Neither?
Neither. I guess space would be cooler because it gives me the same
Space.
fear. Space would be much cooler.
How long would it take to get back? I'm gonna say that it's immediate.
Underwater would be awful.
Water's
Then you
terrifying.
could drown.
I'm gonna take it that you'd be safe either way.
Like you could asphyxiate either way. But
It's the
I don't
same
know.
level of safety for both.
Probably.
Just go with that. I want to say space just
no,
because
it would have to be
ocean is
space
more
because like if creatures swam up to my window, I would be terrified.
Yeah, the ocean's scary. Apparently space is less scary though, go figure.
Space is much cooler, I think. I don't know, underwater's like cool and mysterious, but like
Also terrifying.
really terrifying, and I think I would be more scared of underwater than space. Oh my god, your hair's so freaking long.
This is a question.
What?
Would you rather get hit on by someone 20 years older than you or someone 20 years younger than you? So I'd get hit on by a non-existent person.
How old are you?
I'm 20!
No, so they would be like a 5-month-old or something.
Like an infant, so I'd get hit on by an infant.
I mean,
Someone who's 40.
I don't think I would enjoy that. I would be hit on by a 5-year-old, so. But I'm not okay. Now it sounds creepy.
It's just funny because I'm just imagining a baby.
Honestly, I'd be down with either because how cute does that sound? Like, obviously not to like date a baby.
Well, yeah.
But that would be so
funny.
cute, and like the kid being like, "Do you want to go on a date with me?" And be like, "Oh no."
It's
But
just
that's
funny
cute.
because you can say that. I can't.
Well, yeah, because that would be crazy. How would you even know that the freaking like 5 or 6 month old is like hitting on
you
you?
wouldn't.
You would just be like, "Excuse me, your baby's hitting on me," and then
You'd be like,
The
what's
parents
wrong
would be
with
like,
you?
you're never allowed to see my baby again.
Like, my only option would be the 20 years older than me.
Okay, so I took most of the foils off the back and I did her roots, and then I left the foils on the front since they weren't processing as long. That way they could retain a little bit more of their heat and not dry out at all.
So itchy.
I touched up any parts that were looking a little bit blotchy, like still a little bit dark. I put a little bit more bleach on, and now I'm just finishing up the last of the roots on this side of her head. And we're almost done. It's been forever. You can go.
Would you rather star in a Star Wars or a Marvel film?
I feel like Marvel's way more current, but I guess Star Wars is kind of current now too. I don't know. Where is this foil? I think, like, do I get... I guess if I'm starring in a Marvel film, I have superpowers, so that sounds pretty cool. But if I'm starring in a Star Wars film... Did I say Star Wars both times?
No.
I guess I could be, like, maybe I could be a Jedi. But I guess the stars of Star Wars aren't always, like, Jedis or anything. So it's hard to tell. I guess... I think I'd choose Marvel just because I think it's cooler. What about you?
I like superheroes.
I figured.
So I'm gonna go with Marvel.
That makes plenty of sense.
I just didn't know what you'd say.
I'm like not a very big Star Wars fan, what can I say?
Well, Star Wars is interesting, as far as I'm aware.
It's okay. I fell asleep through like half of the movies.
I've never watched the movies.
I wish I could still say that. I'm a nice girlfriend, so.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, this one's so patchy. What the heck? It's okay. It's okay.
Would you rather master every musical instrument or every type of sport?
I guess musical instrument.
Yeah.
Ah!
I like
Is there
music.
bleach touching your head? Oh, that's okay.
Probably. I like music more than I like sport. There's only like one sport that I like in general. Like to watch.
What's
and
that?
to play soccer.
Oh yeah.
Baseball's alright.
Do you watch
but like,
soccer?
well, yeah. Well, I guess two, because baseball. I've been to baseball games. I've never been to soccer games.
Yeah.
So two sports.
I've been to like my own soccer games when I was a kid. What was the question? Was this a question?
Master every musical instrument or every type of sport.
Oh, yeah.
I got off track.
Sports sound boring.
But like musical instrument, there's a lot of instruments I like that I think would be cool to learn.
I would like the musical instrument. I think it'd be cool. You
Be
could
like a
do fun
one-man
stuff at
band.
parties. Very, very cool. You could teach, like, that's like a built-in job. You could teach
Yeah.
the instrument that you know how to play.
You could teach every instrument.
Yeah. Every instrument, because you know every instrument. Can you put your head up more? This is so much friggin' work. Oh my god, why are all of these ones blotchy? I didn't want to mix any more bleach.
Would you rather have your own theme park or your own zoo?
Theme park. That'd be so fun.
Yeah.
But then it'd be like Michael Jackson or Dolly Parton.
But like, those theme parks are nice, but also roller coasters are terrifying.
No, a theme park it would be more fun. Like, what am I gonna do with a zoo?
Yeah. Okay, cool. Theme park.
Freaking, this side is so blotchy. This is the only part that was like blotchy like this. Other ones had like small imperfections. And then this side's just like, we're blotchy. Looks like that too.
Would you rather look strong and be weak or look weak and be strong?
I guess look weak and be strong. So I can hustle people in arm wrestling.
Same! We basically have the same idea. To mislead others.
Scoundrels. Miss Self. Yo, I need only like a little bit more bleach and I'm mad. Okay, I gotta mix a little bit more. Shoot, man! Gerg!
Would you rather get away with a terrible crime but live in fear of someone discovering it, or go to prison for 3 years for a crime you didn't commit?
I don't know. It depends on, like, what's a terrible crime?
Murder? I don't know.
I guess I just prefer to not go to jail. Is that terrible? I mean, I guess it's a terrible crime.
I guess according to this, yeah.
Is it terrible of me?
Yeah.
Seems like the wrong answer, but
Yeah.
I never said I was a humanitarian, did I? Okay, these pieces are at least not blotchy. I wish the ones closer to the top of your head weren't blotchy on the
more
first
questions.
Huh? That's it?
Yeah, that's the last of the
Okay, well that's alright.
list.
Almost done anyway. Hello friends, it's been a minute. If you can see, roots have been growing. It's been a few weeks. You can put your head back. Oh wait, this is the end of that last one. So basically, I just wanted to stop by to show you the end result. It's a little bit darker on top than it is underneath. It's really light. And then the back especially. The back especially is like super duper platinum. So I think it's just a fine enough canvas for the colors we're going to do. We're going to do some Sunset Orange and Frosé from Arctic Fox on top. So if you want to see that, just check that out in the next hair dyeing video, which might be in a week or two. But either way, just stay tuned, subscribe if you'd like to see any more hair dyeing stuff, if you want to see any piercing stuff. But beyond that, I wasn't ready to like end this video. I'm just like all scattered. Anyway, thanks so much for watching this video. I love you. See you in the next one. Bye. Sorry if I'm hunched over because I just don't want to be not in frame. Yo, this is hot. Oh, I guess I should.